Who's the best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
Terence "Bud" Crawford has achieved what most fighters can only dream of, and he's silenced every doubt along the way. After dominating Errol Spence and then moving up 2 weight classes to methodically outclass Canelo Alvarez, Crawford now stands alone at the top. He's officially become the first boxer in history to unify 3 separate divisions, proving beyond question that he's the true pound-for-pound king of modern boxing.
To the winner, by unanimous decision, the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
The boxing world has been left with one burning question. Is Terence "Bud" Crawford truly untouchable? It's no longer about who he should fight next, but whether anyone even exists who can stop him. This isn't just another debate. It's the conversation defining the sport right now. When Crawford entered the ring against Canelo, fans called it the ultimate test, the moment that would finally reveal his limits.
First 2-time undisputed champion in the men's game in the 4-belt era, chasing further greatness here tonight against Canelo Alvarez.
Most people believed the challenge was too ambitious, a reach that even greatness couldn't justify. But what followed inside that ring wasn't just a contest, it was a masterclass. Crawford didn't just win, he dismantled the man considered the face of modern boxing. Ringside observers, including analysts like Stephen A. Smith, didn't describe it as a victory. They called it a statement, a performance that redefined dominance.
I expected the boxing superiority. What I didn't expect was for him to stand there and exchange and survive. And he did that on several occasions, and that's why Crawford deserves so much credit.
That win cemented Crawford's place in history, making him the first male fighter ever to claim undisputed status in 3 separate weight divisions. He didn't just climb through the ranks and he conquered every level he touched.
Is the best fighter on the planet. Pound for pound, he's that dude. In this 4-belt era, he is now the undisputed world champion 3 times over. 140 pounds, 147, now 168 pounds, claiming all the...
Stephen A. Smith went as far as to call Crawford's achievement greater than Mayweather's. He emphasized that moving up multiple weight classes and dominating a power puncher like Canelo isn't just impressive, it's extraordinary. In his view, that night proved Crawford wasn't just elite. He was the superior boxer.
Tonight with Crawford, for example, we saw him take a punch on several occasions. With Floyd, we didn't see that too often because you couldn't hit him. That's the difference.
Before this historic showdown, the pound-for-pound debate had narrowed to 2 names. Many top analysts, including former world champion Tim Bradley, had a clear favorite, and it wasn't Crawford. Bradley had long maintained that Alexander Usyk, the man who conquered the heavyweight division and unified the belts, rightfully held the top spot.
Oh, I put him at number 1, absolutely. I mean, what he was able to accomplish that night, it was a fantastic fight, great performance. And you had Tyson Fury, who had all the advantages, had the experience in the heavyweight department, had the height, had the reach, all the attributes he brings inside the ring. And Usyk was able to overcome all of that, man.
But Bradley did leave one notable exception, a statement that carried real weight. He admitted that when it comes to pure skill, no one matches Terence Crawford. In his eyes, Crawford stands alone as the most technically gifted fighter on the planet.
You don't see people doing that very often. Going up against a guy who was perceived as being bigger and stronger, Crawford was strong. Crawford was strong enough to fend him off, strong enough to make him respect his own power. He used his jab, he used his distance. He had poise in the ring, he wasn't rattled. He backed up and moved when necessary and kept his different. He exchanged enough to gain respect when necessary. It was a brilliant, masterful fight.
But the most surprising twist didn't come from any analyst or journalist. It came from the man often mentioned in the same breath as Crawford himself. When Alexander Usyk, the undisputed heavyweight champion, sat down with Carl Fruck, he was asked the question every fan wanted answered. Did he believe he was the pound-for-pound king? Usyk's response stunned the boxing world. With complete honesty, he dismissed the title altogether, a moment that sent shockwaves through the sport.
Oh, no, I'm not
No?
the best fighter of the world. It's Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford, number one, yeah?
Yeah.
Who's the best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
European.
No, world. Best fighter
World.
in the world, yeah.
I think it's Terence Crawford.
Let's put this into perspective. This isn't the opinion of a commentator, a promoter, or a nostalgic veteran of the sport. This is coming from the other generational great, the man who defied logic by dominating the land of giants and openly acknowledging that the pound-for-pound crown belongs elsewhere.
For me, pound for pound, number one is Terence Crawford. I like this man. It's a great fighter. It's a terrible, tough boxer. For me, maybe I'm number 17.
Changes everything. For years, fans and analysts have gone back and forth about who truly sits at the top, Crawford or Usyk. But the debate is now over, because one of the men in question has already given his answer. The undisputed heavyweight champion himself admits he's looking up at Terence Crawford.
I'm great.
Definitely.
Yes.
Pound for pound, number one? Who? You?
Nah, he says
I
Crawford.
don't know.
He says Crawford all the time.
It's Terence Crawford,
Nah.
pound for pound, number one.
I think you took that.
I think you're the pound for pound number one. I think you're the best fighter right now. I think you're the best fighter of this generation. Do you care about things like that? Do you care about being ranked in the pound for pound? Is that also a target, a dream?
For me, no. For me, doesn't matter.
From the perspective of the fighters at the top, the argument is settled.
People put him above you on pound for pound rankings. What was it about Usyk? Yeah. What was it about his performance that kind of made you humbly kind of like, hey, people have him above me, they do?
No, it's an opinion. Usyk is a great fighter, and he's done great things in the sport of boxing. You know, I always felt as if Tyson Fury was already at his ceiling. He couldn't go up or go down in weight classes. You know, for Usyk to go up weight classes and still do what he done, then, you know what I mean? That's pound for pound in my eyes.
If the undisputed heavyweight champion and top analysts are all pointing to Crawford as the best, the real question becomes, who could possibly challenge him? The answer might be no one. A growing theory suggests that Crawford and Usyk's toughest competition isn't younger fighters, it's time itself. Both men are 38, yet they're performing at levels most athletes can only dream of at that age. They're not just competing, they're outsmarting opponents with precision and experience. With Canelo defeated and Usyk competing in a different division, the burning question is, what's next for Crawford? The answer could be surprising. Rumors indicate that a 42-year-old boxing legend has been approached for a potential matchup, Gennady GGG Golovkin, who hasn't been in the ring since his 2022 bout against Canelo.
Getting hit hard? Of course. Why? Because this is fight. This is not game. Boxing, this is not game. Please respect boxing. Respect sport. This is not street fight. You want street fight? Let's go. I show you. Right now, we have time. Let's do it.
Golovkin recently stated that he isn't officially retired and would consider stepping back into the ring for the right opportunity. This unusual potential matchup highlights just how dominant Crawford has been. He's cleared out his division to the point that even former legends are being considered as challengers. Then there's Crawford's public call-out of the 160-pound champion, Janbek Alam Connolly, one of the few fighters whose skill set and experience might pose a real test. All of this points to a striking reality. The only boxer who could arguably rival Crawford has openly acknowledged Bud as the top fighter in the sport. Analysts who watched him dismantle Canelo described the performance as nothing short of extraordinary. The debate isn't about whether Crawford is the best pound-for-pound fighter anymore. The question now is whether there's anyone left capable of challenging him.
Enough?
Enough what?
You stop talk?
I come here to pick a fight. I didn't come here to play games. I didn't get all dressed up for nothing. I come here to fight. You ugly little man. You ugly little man. Little man.
Yeah, little. Yes, I little man.
No, you're not that little. You're about average size for an heavyweight.
That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. We'd also love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.